Konnichiwa minna. Hello Straw Hats. In this video I will be doing a One Piece TCG deck concept. So if you guys would like to see more of these types of videos from me, definitely use your Devil Fruit abilities to hit that subscribe button down below. So let's get started. So in honor of Shamrock, which is Shanks' twin brother, I will be doing a TCG deck concept of Red Shanks. So I will be using the One Piece TCG website if you guys would like to follow along. Neutralize your opponent with the Haki of the Four Emperors, a red-haired pirates. A red-haired pirates deck with both offensive and defensive power. Concept: a red deck centered around characters with the red-haired pirates led by Shanks that excels in both offense and defense, using your leader's effect to give your opponent minus 1,000 power attack every turn. You can solidify your defenses by building up a sturdy endgame even with a mono red deck. So we're going to start off with the card list. Shanks himself. He is a red leader, 5,000 power, and 5 life. Once per turn, this effect can be activated when your opponent attacks. Give up to one of your opponent's leader or character cards minus 1,000 power. So super strong leader. This is definitely one of the top decks. Now going on with the deck list. So 4 copies of Otama from set 1. 1 cost, 0 power, counter 2. On play, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn. 4 copies of Uta. 1 cost, 2,000 power, counter 1. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to one red-haired pirates type card and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So super good card. Really cute card. 3 copies of Building Snake. 1 cost, 2,000 power. Activate main. You may place this character at the bottom of the owner's deck. Give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. 2 copies of Baccarat. 3 cost, 4,000 power, counter 1. She is a blocker. On your opponent's attack, once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Up to one of your leader or character cards gain plus 2,000 power during this battle. So, really good defense. I think you're going to be using this card for defense. Yes. 4 copies of Hongo. 3 cost, 3,000 power, counter 2. Activate main. You may rest this character. If your leader has the red-haired pirates type, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn. 4 copies of Lime Juice. 3 cost, 3,000 power, counter 2. On play, your opponent cannot activate up to one blocker character that has 4,000 power or less during this turn. Really, really good card. 4 copies of Lucky Rouge? Rue, I think? Lucky Rue. 4 cost, 5,000 power, counter 1. He is a blocker. On KO, if your leader has the red-haired pirates type, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a base power of 6,000 or less. 4 copies, 4 copies of Yassop. 5 cost, 6,000 power, counter 1. On play, up to one of your leader gain 1,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Dawn times 1. When attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power during this turn. 4 copies of Ben Beckman. 7 cost, 7,000 power, counter 1. On play, trash up to one of your opponent's characters with 6,000 power or less. Really cool looking card. 2 copies of Edward Newgate from like the starter deck. 7 cost, 8,000 power. On play, give up to 1 Rested Dawn card to your leader or one of your characters. Activate main, you may rest this character. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 5,000 power or less. Really strong card, but it makes sense. Whitebeard is really strong. 4 copies of this really cool artwork of Silver's Rayleigh. 8 cost, 8,000 power. On play, select up to 2 of your opponent's characters and give one character minus 3,000 power and the other minus 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 power or less. Really strong card. 2 copies of Shanks. 10 cost, 12,000 power. On play, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with, I think that's 10,000 power or less. So yeah, really strong. 4 copies of like another version of Shanks. 10 cost, 12,000 power. Give all of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power, and he also has Rush. Very strong card. 1 copy of the King of the Pirates, and no, we're not talking about Luffy. We are talking about Goldie Roger. 10 cost, 13,000 power. Rush. When your opponent activates blocker, if either you or your opponent has 0 life cards, you win the game. That is crazy. That is like Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or the Destiny board. Yeah, very strong card, which makes sense. We're talking about the King of the Pirates here, or the original King of the Pirates. So now we run 4 copies of the only event card in this deck. Come on, we'll fight you. 1 cost. Main, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to one red-haired pirate's type other than come on, we'll fight you, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Trigger, draw 1 card. So yeah guys, that is the deck list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video down below. And also, what do you guys think of Red Shanks? I would love to know. So yeah guys, this is definitely one of the top decks right now. Super strong deck. Where it allows you to minus your opponent's power and buff up your own power. You got Goldie Roger, which is basically like Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh! That is just awesome. And then even the Shanks cards that are in this deck are very strong. So yeah, I can see why this is one of the top meta decks right now. So yeah guys, I will see y'all next time. My Thundy!